Okay, this is where we finished last week. So moving forward, remember, professional traders don't think, they execute. This quote is going to make more and more sense when we move forward. In order to execute your trades without making trading errors, more in the future lessons, you need to have mechanical rules, black and white rules for entry, trade management, and close. Check, we have it. Trade definition, just to recap, long, short. It could be long term or short term. Example, I'm going long term on Canada JPY daily chart. Then this is just vocabulary, right? I'm in an extension trade, retracement trade, consolidation trade, position trade, news trade. 1.3, your strategy trade. Example, scalper, I'm short term on a candlestick formation on AUD JPY 15-minute chart. Just an example. Homework, help each other, and from now on define your trades correctly. We are over this one because we have a strategy. We are over this one. Learn the skills, be able to identify an edge, be consistent to risk parameters. How much is going to cost me to find out if this particular strategy or edge is not working, or is it working on a particular trade or not? Money management and profit rules. Israel, how much are you risking per trade? 0.5% or 1%?
1%.
1%. So this is check. The most important, trade execution with no trading errors. We are still working on this. Next slide, working mental and emotional skill acquisition. Professional traders are not worried about the charts. They're indifferent if the chart is moving up or down. They will make money either way because they trade from the edge. So you are the teacher, I'm the student, and I'm asking you, boss, what do you mean professional traders are not worried about the charts? They are indifferent if the chart is moving up or down. They will make money. What do you mean? How is this possible?
Yeah, the probabilities.
But how they are not worried? Like, you know, like I'm not worried, you know, I enter the market and the market goes against me and my heart starts to pump and I start to sweat and, oh my God, you know, I'm going to lose.
Yeah, because they don't, they don't look at they don't look at this only trade if they're right or wrong. They just, it's the probabilities and it's the win-loss ratio. Yeah,
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Yes.
Yes, and so one step further, it says because they are trading from the edge. What is an edge? An edge is a statistically proven fact, because you have the numbers, you have the data, that your strategy is going to produce more winners than losers over time. So when you come to 100 trades, just an example, and you know that 65, 73, whatever might be the case, 55 are winners and the other counterpart are losers. It's a fact. And this is the emotional skill you learn the emotional skill that, I mean, if this is a fact, if it's statistics, you know, when I have the strategy and I enter, do I need to sweat and bother if what the market is doing?
No.
No.
No. Just do
Why
it.
not? Because it's proven.
Yes.
It's proven. You know?
Yes.
It's like what would be a stupid example, you know? It's like losing weight, you know? If 7,000 calories equal to 1 kilo, I'm not sure about the pound, but 1 kilo, you know, then if I eat less than 7,000 or if I burn more calories, do I need to worry about what I'm going to eat, when I'm going to eat, how I'm going to eat? No, my weight is going, it's a fact. My weight is going to go down.
Yes.
But what is our challenge? You are not going to, not you, but like we're all the same. You are not going to acquire the skill until you get to the understanding that you have an edge. Until you really see the numbers, you know, then it's difficult to. I mean, you can practice, you know, auto suggestion, you know, I have an edge, but it's difficult. But when the numbers are there, the subconscious pick it up instantly, you know.
Yes.
It's like, oh, tonight is going to get dark, you know. Your subconscious is not going to doubt, you know. It's you see the dark, and it's, you know, this is the
and tomorrow's going to be light.
exactly. So this is the yes.
It's going to be dark now, but it's going to be light later soon.
Exactly. So this is the working long-term skill. This is the skill you're trying to acquire long-term. Make sense? Getting so confident, getting an understanding about your strategy with numbers and everything, then you don't need to stress, oh, the market's going up or down or sideways.
Yes.
And moving forward, until we learn, and we learned what learning is, what we that we have an edge, and that there is a random distribution between winners and losers. This is what is happening. So this is from Brett Steenbarger's book, lesson 13, what causes the distress that interferes with trading decisions. So you need, we're all the same. Remember, me, you, Heraldo, and everybody else, we are collecting samples. We become anxious and exit a good trade before it has an opportunity to reach its price target. We become frustrated and take a trade that completely contradicts our research and planning. We are afraid of missing a trade and enter at the worst possible time. We are reluctant to take a loss at our designated stop point and wind up with a much larger loss. This is number one, normal. Number two, this happens to everybody. Happened to you, happened to me, happened to Heraldo, happened to Mark, happened to everybody. You know why? Because I'm learning the skill, and I'm going to do 10 trades, and I'm going to see that 6 out of 10 trades are samples. 4 out of 10 trades are not samples. Those are the homeostasis trades. Those are the trades that I'm building the skill. Those are the trades that I'm doubting. I'm still getting influenced by the others. I'm still influenced by the broker's analysis, the group analysis, you know, whatever might be the case. And it's normal. But remember, you know, this is the skill, and you are growing up, you know, so it's all good news. Why? Because we can measure this, right? When we start out, you know, you're going to do 10 trades and 8 are not going to be samples. With understanding and with learning and with practicing and trading, then you're going to do the next 10 trades and 5 are going to be samples, 5 not. So congratulations to you, you are growing up. Next 10 trades, 8 are going to be samples. So you can see that you're growing up by the numbers.
Yes.
And moving forward, to hear traders talk, distress in trading is caused by markets. A market turns slow and range bound. That is the supposed cause of a trader's boredom and overtrading. A market reverse direction that allegedly generates frustration and impulsive trades for the trader. Because their emotions are triggered by a market event, traders assume that the market must be responsible for their feelings. A moment's thought, of course, dispelled this notion. After all, if the market had the power to compel emotional reactions, we would see all traders respond identically in a similar situation. That, however, is not what happens. Not all traders respond to a slow market with boredom and overtrading. Not all traders become frustrated and make impulsive decisions. So
yes,
you can see it's a totally different mindset.
yes.
When you have a beginner trader, it's a totally different mindset. Or when you have also an advanced trader, it's totally a different mindset. When you have somebody like at your level, intermediate, institutional. When we talk about the edge. When we talk about collecting samples, when we talked about that everything is number based, it's not based on perception, it's not based on interpretation.
Right.
It's a different mindset.
Yes.
You know, the common trader would say, oh, it's the market, it's the broker, it's whatever, you know, and this triggers the emotion. He's clicking the mouse, thinking that he's in control. He's not. His emotions, his subconscious is controlling the behavior, but he's not aware about this. And this is the skill that it's learnable.
Yes.
And homework, work with your partner and get conscious and aware if you still perceive the market as a threat. I believe you are doing good. You don't need this, Israel. You are passed over. Moving forward, homework from now on, send to each other another and to FXBOSS, improve strategy. We are over. Pictures of the trading time frame. We talked about this today. Brief description of your strategy. We are over. This is a big one. It's $1 million question. Why do you think 90% of traders don't get rich? Why, even if we have a profitable strategy, we will never drive a Ferrari or Aston Martin or whatever? Why? We already seen this, but just to refresh your mind, you know, why most of the traders, take Eraldo. Eraldo, he had a profitable strategy and he changed it. So why Eraldo or somebody with a profitable strategy is never going to drive a Lambo or something? Do you remember the slide? Talking about, so let me explain further.
Yeah.
You look at an so just to clarify, professional traders, you look at you pick an institution, you pick a brokerage house that it's trading, you pick an investment bank, proprietary trading desk, hedge fund, and you are going to see traders, real traders that are driving I'm not judging, right, but they're driving a respectable Toyota Corolla, and in the same company, his trading buddy, he's driving a Porsche, Ferrari, Lambo, Aston Martin, Bentley. So what is the difference of this guy that he's trading as in the same firm, same education, same institutional education, he's not rich? Why not? What do you think? Just shoot, you know what? Whatever comes to your mind.
All right. It's first it's if you learn about practice, it's his paradigm, and it's mindset, and he's focusing. If you focus on every penny, like you're trying to squeeze out every penny of the market, then you're gonna just make the pennies. But if you just you're trading the it's like, if we know the numbers is that 95% people are from on the losing side, and those are the people that aren't skilled with the just chasing every penny. If you're chasing every penny, then maybe you're going to find some pennies, but not the dollars. But the other 5%, it's they took the effort and the skill to trade the big trades,
Exactly.
Yes, and they
exactly. And so this is one of the characteristics of a professional trader. What makes them to trade the big money? So the reason number one of why traders don't get rich is not, I will repeat, it's not because of the losing trades, but it's because they don't have the courage to make decisions to allow them to capitalize on the opportunities when they present itself in the market. So the personal trait that a professional trader must have, it's courage. You cannot be, me and you, everybody else, we're all the same. We are never going to be professional traders making big money, managing multi-million-dollar accounts if we don't have the courage to make decisions. And we have the quote from Bob Proctor: the fear of making a decision is the result of fear to make a mistake. The truth is, the fear of mistakes has a greater impact on you than making the mistake. So let's talk about this one for a second. You know, when I still, so this is the emotional skill. You know, when I'm collecting samples, am I making mistakes? Or should I be worried about making mistakes?
No.
Exactly. One has nothing to do with the other. So it's the understanding of what is what and what is relevant to what and how this profession and those markets work. So making a mistake, me being right or wrong, has nothing to do with making money in the markets. This is a beginner trader or advanced, but education is the fault of wrong education. You know, those guys and girls, they're not getting it. Something because they are don't have the right education. Sometimes because they are just in the beginning. You know, those are beginners. Yes. And if I'm worried that I'm going to make a mistake, I'm never going to get there, because I'm not going to execute the trades. I'm not going to following the rules of the strategy. Why not? Exactly because I'm worried that I'm going to make a mistake. Take Vanessa on a demo account, you know, and again, this is nothing more than it's education, but it's also homeostasis. Vanessa, did you trade? No. Why not? Oh, I'm worried. What are you worried about? I'm worried of being wrong. It's a demo account. Homeostasis. And you have guys in institutions, not judging anybody, we're all the same, been there, done that are not making it because they are worried of making mistakes. So it's a mindset. But what is the quality that we must have? Courage. Without courage, if you are not courageous, you are never going to be, I'm sorry, you know, you're never going to be a professional trader. Why not, boss? What has courage to do? Everything. You need to have courage to introspect. You need to have courage to auto-analyze yourself. And if you have a big ego like I did, I'm the man, I'm the boss, but no money in the wallet, you know, you are going nowhere. So courage is what is going to make a difference in the early stage.
Yes.
And another quote: courage is not the absence of fear, but the acquired ability to move beyond the fear with understanding and practice and community and the support group. So let's read from Bob Proctor's material, Thinking into Results on Decision Making. Not sure if I have this one here. Make a plan. So moving forward, we have, you know, we have the tools. Why? Because we are talking about courage here. And again, you can learn how to be courageous, you know. And here we have our homeostasis quote: I know what I should do, but for one strange reason, I'm not doing it. And we have just a few, you know, resources: Bob Proctor, Winner's Image, Bob Proctor, Paradigm Shift, Thinking into Result, Harv Eker, Secrets of Millionaire Mind, Brian Tracy, No Excuses, and so on, and so on, and so on. So in institution, it depends from hedge fund to hedge fund to investment bank to proprietary firm to proprietary. So some of the institutions would have the coach in there, you know. Some would have the coach, the psychologist, the trading psychologist, the trading coach, the trading, you know, and this professional works with traders on a daily basis. But a retail trader trying to be a professional, trying to gather, then we need to read and still get coaching from the books, you know. Brett Steenbarger, whatever, Mark Douglas, great, Robin Sharma, great, Bob Proctor, you know, Maxwell Maltz, Psycho-Cybernetics. And this is the good news. What is our challenge? And this is the homework for you, Israel, but it's long term. It's not until our next class, it's long term. What is our challenge? I need to get aware what is my challenge. And I would say 80% of us, we have, based on my clients, based on my students, we have we have a self-image problem. So I have a strategy, I have a methodical institutional path to follow. I know what I should do from A to Z. I know the steps. I know the sequence. This is first, this is second, this is third. And 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, sure enough, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. And journaling, you know, this is just an example, right? But journaling and everybody else, you know, Vanessa was different, but most of us, we have a self-image problem. So I can see myself as a plumber, as a pizza man, as a waiter, as a businessman too, actor, architect, lawyer, dentist, whatever. But I cannot see myself as a trader.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could be this stuff, or, you know, maybe in my subconscious mind, this would be a great help. It's a Harv Eker book, The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Maybe in my subconscious, I'm programmed that money is evil, or the rich people are bad people, or, you know, whatever might be the case, you know. And again, some clients come here or students say, oh, I don't get. You don't know this because you are unaware. You are not conscious. This is why it's called subconscious. You are not aware. No, I know for sure. Well, show me the results.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a self-image problem or some other psychological, emotional, then why aren't you doing what you are supposed to do? And exactly, everybody stays quiet, you know? It's like Marco's story, my story, you know? You are 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. You are teaching. You know everything that it needs to know in theory, but your wallet is empty. So there is only one place left for you to look and to learn and to get skilled, and it's called psychology.
Yeah.
Okay, so long term, you're going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow it's Monday, you're going to start, but long term, journal and try to get aware. And I'm telling you and everybody else, don't say, I don't have any issues. Be open-minded and you say, for sure, I have something. I'm just seeking. What is it?
Yeah.
You know, what is it? Whatever might be the case, you know, self-confidence, patience, decision-making, doubting, whatever might be the case. You have 100 and 1,000 different psychological challenges if you want. But don't approach trading like, oh, I am there, or, oh, I don't have, because if you say, I don't have any challenges, you are saying, I don't have homeostasis. Well, 95% of the people all around the world are not making it in trading. So are you possibly the 5% who doesn't have homeostatic issues, you know? Yeah, I was not. Yeah. I was not.
If I would have been there, I would have had more money in my pocket.
But it takes...
Money talks.
Exactly. Money talks, bullshit what? Walks. How is the saying? Exactly. But Israel, congratulations. Come.
Money tells you what. Money's going to tell me where I'm up to.
Exactly. But congratulations to you. It takes courage to admit this to yourself.
Yes. Because
sometimes, not all, but I have some students who are stubborn. No, I don't have it. No. And I'm showing them the, you know, it's all numbers based. We are never getting in a conversation, you know, who is the smart guy. No, it's numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe you. Okay, let's check the numbers. Oh, I don't agree with you. Let's check the numbers. Oh, I don't agree this method or system is going to work. Let's check the numbers.
Yeah.
This is the institutional approach.
Yeah.
And talking about the strategy and everything else, you know, I know what I should do, but for one strange reason, I'm not doing it. Frustration comes when we are trying to solve a problem with the same mindset that caused the problem in the first place. Not following the rules, the repetition of bad habits, doing the same and expecting a different outcome. Make sense?
Yeah.
Why are we seeing this? It's not your case, but maybe it's going to be a case of somebody else who you are going to partner, who you are going to teach. You know, some people are not doing good, but they are not working on themselves. You know, this was me back in time too, been there, done that, you know, for a few months. I would not accept, you know, oh, it's the strategy, oh, it's the market, oh, it's the chart. It is not. Is it you? Is it us?
Yes.
And until we accept, you know, but it comes with knowledge and understanding, right? We're not judging anybody.
Yes.
But if I'm not doing good, take Marcus, it's a great example again, you know, 4 years, 5 years.
Wow.
Now, last year, maybe it looks like something changed. But 4 years, 5 years,
But he's doing the psychology class. And he.
Exactly. And the guy's so frustrated, you know, well, change something, but I'm changing. No, you're not. You know, doing the same thing over. What is the, now you have an understanding somebody else has not. You know that changing a strategy is not going to work. Most of us in the beginning, we think, oh, I'm going to change the strategy. Changing the strategy is not the solution.
No.
Oh, but it's the strategy that's making money. The edge, it's making the money. And you cannot have the edge until samples. And but you cannot have samples if you don't follow the rules. And how can you follow the rules if you are doubting yourself? And have the, I know what I should do, but see, it's a circle. It's a, what's the word in English? You know, it's the
cycle, vicious cycle.
It's the vicious cycle. You are going nowhere. You can spend 1,000 hours watching videos, listening podcasts, you know, charting, and and I told you already, most of my students that come to the class are guys who are 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I have one student, I told you already, 13 years didn't make it. Not uncommon, not uncommon. But those guys are those are the guys who understand, oh, look, finally they got it, you know. Me staring at the charts, being there, done that too. Me staring at charts for 5 years doesn't work. Me changing strategy, buying signals, changing robots, changing brokers, you know, it does not work. I need to get a clear understanding and learn in the correct way what the institutional guys know, because they are making money. Make sense?
Yes.
And one more for today. Frustration. Most of the frustration comes from false, uneducated, unrealistic expectations. So you see the picture, this is your plan, this is what we think about, that I'm going to reach the goal. Now this is the reality is something different, right?
Yes.
Up and down, good days, bad days, frustration, you know, yelling at my wife and kids and blaming the teacher, blaming God, blaming who knows who, you know, but this is the reality. Homework until next class, write down what are your expectations related to time. Number 1, to finish this course. Number 2, become a profitable trader, not necessarily a professional yet, but just profitable. Number 3, become a professional trader, meaning you work for an asset manager, you are managing third-party money. And 4, becoming rich, wealthy, millionaire, or whatever might be the case. Okay, our next class, you are going to tell me what are your expectations.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to become.
Yes.
I want to become rich. And
okay, but
yes.
Yes, but the expectation is related to time.
On time. Yes.
Why do we have this homework? Because I have adult software engineers who are 53, no experience about trading, and they have the expectations to be a professional trader in 1 year. So we need to clarify, and I clarify this with them, that this is not realistic. Well, nothing is impossible, but 99% this is an unrealistic expectation. Why? It's all number based.
Yes.
You know, and again, you know, this is me helping you. This is me helping you tell yourself, okay, I know that I'm not going to make it in 1 year. I know that I can make it for sure. It's a learnable skill in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever might be the case.
Yes.
And this is going to you know, you're going to be more relaxed and everything. Imagine the stress that you have no idea about a job and you need to be a professional in 1 year.
I think you should ask him this question. Ask him if he wants to become a heart surgeon or a dentist in 1 year.
Excellent.
Like a quick course. Quick course.
Excellent.
30 days.
Excellent. And here, you know, pardon my bad language, you know, but this is what pisses me off. It's not even their fault. It's because most of the, not most, but a lot of teachers, traders, brokerage houses, bankers, you know, they are lying to the clients. Yes. And I have a bank here in Brazil, you know, and they advertised 1 week course, charging 10,000. It would be dollars, but it was in reais. 1 week course, and they were telling everybody, you are going to be a millionaire in 1 month.
Oh wow! Maybe, you know, they're gonna be, if they sell enough, they're gonna be millionaires. If they the company that sells it, if they sell enough, they're gonna get millionaires.
Exactly. It's all marketing propaganda, but you know, then why
impossible.
Exactly.
Impossible.
And why this pisses me off? Because then I get their guys. They pay the money, they lose the money, you know, false expectation, then come to me. And I'm telling you, man, I had a few students, they paid for the first month, and I told them it's going to take you, give yourself a year. Adult people, 35, 40, 45, and one class, they paid the full month, one class, and then they disappeared. Because they don't want to leave, you know, they want to go the easy way, right? Yeah. But as you said, you know, if you're an adult and if you think, if this would be that easy, everybody would be a millionaire, a billionaire right now.
Yes, definitely. The numbers don't lie, as you say. Numbers don't lie, and yes.
Exactly. Okay, great. Israel, what did you learn today?
Oh, wow.
We finish?
A lot. Okay, first I learned how to, I'm going to have to clarify my charts with the first, how to analyze the trades and and simplify the patterns and get to some samples, and then I'm gonna get I'm gonna get aware. I'm getting aware of my own challenges, right? What my problem is. I'm gonna get it through journaling every day, and by not trading alone, and presenting my ideas for for to show them like my point of view, and that's going to sharpen my samples and producing samples and gaining in the edge in trading.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent.
Good.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Thank you very much. See you in 2 weeks' time.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, and when I'm back, we're going to talk about the reposition, and then we start.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We start
Have a great
together,
week.
we start together, and we start for real. Okay.
Okay. Good.
I mean,
Good luck.
for real. Not that we are not yet, but we start on the live account, third-party money.
Wow. So let me just make sure it's if I put 5,000, I can they
4 times more.
4 times more. Okay. All right.
It's scary, right? It's scary, but
no, it's not scary. It's just it's like you have to put it's money that you can afford to lose. That's the first thing. So it's like risk capital, and I don't want to lose it, but I just like I'm banking on that. So let's say just for technical purposes. So let's say hopefully I would make some money there. So can I will be able to take out like for my own account. Let's say if I make a month $2,000 or something, I'll be able to take off from my part something, or are they going to go that? Yes.
Absolutely, yes, sure.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay. Enjoy vacation.